Hey y'all, it's Indigo here. Got another special video for you today. We got another Grand Arena match from my patron Darth Evil. She recorded her battles and wanted me to make it into a video like I did last time. And people seem to like that one. They like seeing just different battles and how different people approach it. And just different play styles and counters that get used. And she likes to have a lot of fun in her Grand Arena. Taking a look at the board here, she is in Division 1. She's about 5.7 mil at the moment. She does have Galactic Legend Rey. We'll take a look at her defenses. You see up top, she's got a Darth Revan team. She's got she's got some Separatists, a little mishmash type of team. She's got a Newt team with Zombie and Asajj in there. In the back, it's just a Falcon fleet, but a little different than what people usually start out with. So she wanted to do something kind of fun and set some odd defenses that might throw her opponent off. So in the back, she's got a Grievous-led Droids team, but you see BB-8's in there, L3's in there. She's got a Bosk team, just bounty hunters for that one, and that's in the back. And then in front of it, I'll show you what she's got guarding the south there. It's going to be a GAS 501st squad, and then Mother Talzin-led Night Sisters, but she's got Mission and Zalbar in there. So when you combine your teams like this, people don't know what to expect. They don't know what's going to be waiting for them in the back, you know, once they open that. So they got to either overpower it or hopefully underestimate it. Let me go ahead and show you what her opponent put down, show you what she's going to be facing today. Up top, he's got a Hux-led First Order squad. He's got Jango-led bounty hunters with Nest, though, and Newt in there. And then just a Finn Resistance leftover squad, and that's up top. And then we'll go down here to the bottom. And he's got a Grievous droid squad also with BB-8, and then his Galactic Legend Rey. And he's got Chewie in there with Han, makes it a bit tougher. So you guys are going to enjoy that fight. Let's go ahead and show you what's going on. Going to start things off with a Rey mirror match of sorts. She's going to use her Galactic Legend Rey to take out the enemy Galactic Legend Rey. And this is with Han and Chewie in there. I might mention also to you that we're working together right now to put together a counter guide for Rey. It includes mirror matches and other counters. I'm going to make videos showing all the counters, you know, that we know of that she's tested in Arena. And then I'll timestamp it. That way, if you need to look up a certain fight or you're going to be facing it in your own GA, you'll be able to come to the video, click on the link in the comments, and it's going to take you right to that part so you can watch that fight and see how it plays out. That way you can have an idea of what kind of counters you can use. So look forward to that. Hopefully work on that this weekend. Till then, you can keep watching the rest of this. She's in a mirror match with Holdo. She's got the Resistance hero Finn and Poe. Got R2 in there. And the comp that she's using is one that I personally had to go against in my own Grand Arena. It was definitely a tough one to take out if you have a counter team. And she's using it on offense. It seems to work just as well. She's going up against a really tough team composition. And I think one of the important things to note is that there are so many different variations. Like, look at what her opponent set. He took his Han and Chewie from under CLS to do this. That's going to kind of handicap his CLS squad, but it makes this one a lot tougher. And if you can make a team that's kind of impassable and your opponent gets stuck, then it's done its job. And the thing about these Galactic Legends is they allow for so much variance. You can have any different kind of combination of characters if you find a way that works. And so everyone's still trying out, you know, what might be the best new thing to try that's going to throw your opponent off. And it's very hard to plan for that. You can see that she's doing a pretty good job, though. She's still got all 5 alive. She's down to just Han and Rey. But then you lose someone. Whenever Rey does that whirlwind, you really can't be keeping people alive. It's pretty hard. So, killed Han. Now it's just down to Rey on that side. And she's still got 4 out of her team. So she's doing the best she can to just kind of grind her down. She's got the damage immunity at the moment. So keep at it. Nothing you can do but wait. And that whirlwind didn't kill anybody. So definitely a plus when you're trying to get some good banners. She wants to put up a high score so her opponent will have some work to do. And now you can see that the enemy Rey's in her ultimate. She's got hers ready too, so that's why these mirror matches can kind of drag out. And if you're not prepared, you could end up timing out, I guess. If you get down to a 1v1 with Rey against Rey and don't know how to play it, you're going to be in trouble. And that's almost what's happening here. She's doing good at taking out this other Rey, but look, she's lost another character. Is down 3 on her side to just that Rey. And they're really taking a beating. Holdo's slumped over there, using R2 to stealth up and just trying to grind this Rey down. She's got her into the red. Hopefully she can get a good kill shot and, keep somebody else alive. Almost has her down, and then she goes into her ultimate. And this is the problem with these Rey mirror matches. If you don't practice and know what you're doing, you're going to go round and round on this. She was able to get her down. It was an ugly 50 banner win, but it was a win. It's better than a second time cleanup squad. So now she's going to take her Jedi Bastilla lead against the Grievous squad with BB-8. And it's pretty standard. I mean, there's not too much different here. Y'all know how this works. They got BB-8, so they end up going and getting some moves off early. But with Bastilla lead, you've got that extra tenacity and you've got that protection buffer. So use that to your advantage. You just got to kind of do some damage until B2 pops out of stealth. Once B2's out of stealth, you can see you direct focus him just like she did there. Once you got the direct focus mark on B2, do everything you can to take him down. Keep sending Yoda there to do heavy damage. Spread the buffs around and try and get that B2 down before he goes and removes all your buffs and everything. Once you kill him, you'll end up taking a hit as Grievous gets his bonus turn. But it really doesn't matter. After that, you're just kind of killing time until that direct focus comes back around. And so that's what she's doing here, is just doing hits wherever you can. Sometimes you're stuck under the taunt. You have to go after BB-8 or whatever is between that and Magna. And so it doesn't matter. You can spread the hits around or focus on one, but you really don't want to get another kill if you don't have to. But if you do, as long as you've got the protection, you'll be okay. You can tank out a couple from Grievous. So she ended up killing Magna and took another hit from Grievous. Still got everybody up alive. So that's the important part. Long as you got everybody alive, you're just waiting on that direct focus to come back around. Right there it is, so she can throw it on Grievous. Just keep doing heavy damage, taking him down. Spread the buffs around and do all the moves you can. You guys have seen this in plenty of other battles. This should be your standard Grievous counter for vanilla droids and for this BB-8. If you're not using Night Sisters, you should be using Bastilla-led Jedi. It's very efficient, and you can get some pretty high banners with it if you play it right. You can get about 58 banners, which I think is a win. Most of your people will have protection. Everybody will be alive. So pretty good score for that. She just has to clean up B1 now, get some stacks off. Try to recoup any protection that you can. I'm not sure if protection up counts. I don't know if we ever got clarification on that, but you try and get it anyway. Anything you can do to try and squeeze out those extra banners and set the bar that much higher for your opponent. So she cleaned up B1, got 58 banners. Not a bad score at all, and that brings her to the back zone. See what he's set back there, and it's nothing too fancy. So she's got Imp Troopers to take out these bounty hunters, and it's just an Embo-led squad. The reason people do Embo is because he's got counterattacks. And Embo can get bonus turns if you let him. So if you're attacking him with a regular squad and giving everybody turns, they're going to get some counters on you, do some damage, maybe strip off a little bit of protection on each person before you kill them, and that's enough to take 5 banners off. And if they do that, that team's done its job. If you can put a throwaway team and, give your opponent a 55, then you're doing good. But in this case, Imp Troopers are going to be an easy 60. No sweat for her. Now she's got EP, got Scion, and got Bastilla Fallen with Thrawn. Going to use that to take out this Karth team back here. Shouldn't be any trouble at all. Once you throw down plenty of debuffs with Bastilla Fallen, that's going to feed the turn meter train to EP. No issues there. Everybody's going to keep going, getting plenty of turn meter. You've got Shock and Stun to help control. And you've got Thrawn. I mean, his Fracture is going to put somebody out of commission. And as long as you use it right, he'll Fracture, keep them out of the way, and you can work on who you need to work on. So even though this is kind of like a combo squad with Vandor in there and L3, again, it really doesn't matter. You've got enough control with this team that she's able to underman it, go in 4-man, and not have to take an extra just for that extra point. And as long as Thrawn stays alive, whenever he swaps the turn meter, he's going to top up protection and make sure that those protection points get maximized. Top everybody off who needs it. But still, a Fallen should be able to recover her own protection. So you really only have to worry about Thrawn and EP, because Scion, if he can get a good hit in at the end, he'll also top up a little bit of protection. So this is a great team to actually come out with 61 banners if you can afford it. And you'll be able to see that here in just a second as she finishes cleaning up this team. She's doing a really good job of making sure that she's efficient and getting all of her banners for this match. So total control, protection where it should be. Everybody's set, 61 banners. No problem at all. She was able to just knock them right down. And that clears off the south. Leaves her with just the north to go. So we're going to go up top, and she's going to start taking out these squads one by one. And then we'll see what kind of ships he's gotten back. I'm going to start off with the Resistance squad. That Finn Resistance can be a troublemaker. But if you're going against it with your own JTR squad and you go first and you know what you're doing, it's no problem at all. You're going to walk all over them, and they're barely going to get to move. So, of course, she goes first, and she knows how to play Resistance, obviously. So, once you do, you go, you make sure you get enough crits that are going to proc the exposes, which in turn is going to give turn meter to the team. Once you get the turn meter train rolling, it's all about turn meter. So you get the turn meter train rolling, you're going to start taking them out, and then you've got control by stuns and confuse, different mechanics to reduce turn meter, things like that. They don't get to move. So already she's taking them out. Everyone's got less turn meter, got debuffs. She's attacking the ones that she needs to that have more turn meter so you can take them out before they can do anything. It's not a big problem. And Stick Ray hits like a truck. So does JTR. When you go for Galactic Legend Ray and you have to put relics on all these Resistance characters, taking some up to Relic 7, some up to Relic 5, they hit like trucks. And I understand why her opponent would put out the leftover Resistance squad, because you've had to Relic them up anyway to go for Galactic Legend Ray. So now you've got all these Relic characters like Rose or Resistance Pilot. They're useless, and it sucks. You see that here, a full Relic squad, and she's just tearing into them like nothing. I mean, Rose is a useless character. I don't care what you say. If you're the guy that's got her R7 and all that, good for you. She sucks. So does Resistance Pilot. That whole team did absolutely nothing, and she walked away with 60 banners. So it's unfortunate, that we have to do this in order to get the characters we want, but it is what it is, and people are trying to find a use for them somewhere. So she was able to take them out, no problem. Now she's got bounty hunters. Going to work on taking these guys out with her Padme team. Padme, GK, Anakin, and Ahsoka. 4-man it, try and get a little bit of extra banners. Because typically your Padme, anything you go against, you're going to end up with about 55 banners. You're going to lose protection. You'll have protection up, but it won't be all the way topped off. So you're going to end up without those protection banners because there's no way to actually recover it permanently. So the way to minimize that is to take one less character, and then you get that many more points. And that's what she's trying to do here. Take one less character, take these guys out. If you can kill them quick enough, and everybody's healthy, you're going to get a much better score than going in with a full 5-man team. So she's taking them right out, no problem. There's Newt left, just ripping through this team. You can see it's only been over a minute, just over a minute, and she's already killed Newt once, got him one more time, and then it's game over. One more hit from GK, and that'll take him out. So that's going to finish that for, 60 banners, which she wouldn't have been able to get had she gone in with a full team. And now she's going to take out this Hux-led First Order team, and it's got kind of the leftovers. Again, when you go for Galactic Legend Kylo, Supreme Leader Kylo, you're going to be forced to gear up like Phasma and the pilots, and people are trying to find a use for those somewhere. And so it sucks. They make the squad weaker. You got this leftovers squad, basically, and they really can't tank it out. You see how squishy pilots are. That's going to be no problem for this CLS team. And that's why she likes to underman her battles, because if you're going to put squishy characters in that aren't going to take much to take out, she doesn't need a full 5-man squad to do it. She's going to take out these pilots, not think twice, got just Phasma left to go, and then the pilot, First Order TIE Fighter pilot, and that's going to be that. Just got to get one more good hit on him, and there you go, 60 banners for that. Again, 4-man, she wouldn't have gotten it had she gone with 5, wouldn't have scored that high. So that's all the ground squads done. Moving on to ships, and it's a Malevolence fleet, so I'll actually show this and show you kind of how things go. Even though she's got a negotiator, it should be, an easy win. People like to see this, and I think it's different, when you're fighting a Malevolence, because you see them, yes, but you don't see them all the time. There's a lot of negotiator versus negotiator and AA Falcon fleets. And so it's neat to watch the Malevolence just being kind of new. Not everybody has them maxed out and everything, so everyone wants to see how that plays out. You can get some good banners off it, though, if you can kill them quickly. And she loves fleet. She knows what she's doing, so she tends to get really good banners in fleet. Much better than me, anyway. I'm not a big fan of fleet, and I don't know all the tips and tricks and everything, but she likes to try new stuff out, and she knows what she's doing going after this Malevolence. And you guys take notes. I mean, watch how she plays it. You can see that the strategies that she chooses, obviously it's working for her. She knows what she's doing. Trying to take out this Hyena Bomber, get him gone. A lot of people want to go for that one first over, Sunfac or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I don't know the exact strategy that's the best way to do things. Different people run different lineups, so it's nice to see as much footage as you can to kind of make that informed decision and see how things play out, since we don't have that sandbox to test everything. I don't know, that's my opinion anyway. Right now she's just deciding which vulture droid is the one you're supposed to take out, I guess. Can't get to the other Geo soldier. Is it soldier? Spy? I don't know. They come out, they look kind of the same, but it goes under stealth when you hit it. So then you are stuck having to go after these vulture droids and take them out till you can get a good hit on the Geo and, get it gone. So that's what she's doing, because there's nothing else you can do. Keep going after the vulture droids, kill them. Now she can finally go after that last Geo. It's out in the open, so go ahead and get a big hit on it. There it goes. And 65 banners. Not too bad. I know I don't get that high, so pretty good for her. 1927, that's a fantastic score, honestly. I know people can get 1930 plus, but If you logged in to do your attacks and you see your opponent put up 1927, that's gonna, make you nervous. He's set the bar pretty high. And you can see that with that high bar, he obviously failed. He said different stuff on defense, had some good stuff for offense, and it wasn't enough. He wasn't able to be higher in efficiency than she was. So I hope you enjoyed her battles and, like to see the different counters that she used. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you like it, I can do more of these. She likes to record her fights, and I don't mind putting them out there for you guys to check out. Let me know, and we'll see you guys next time. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.